As an administrator, you have the power to control and guide the aspects of gamification and badges inside of Adobe Captivate Prime. You'll notice that on the left-hand side, you have configuration options for both badges and gamification. When you click the Badges panel, you'll see this date and time search field along with images of those badges you've loaded into the system. To add additional badges, click on the Add button on the upper right-hand corner. Give the badge a name and then upload the image for that particular badge. To configure gamification broadly, click on the Gamification option. There you'll have the ability to make changes to the number of courses that are required in order to satisfy point requirements for gamification. Click on one of the drop-down arrows to edit that section. At the top of the Gamification Options panel, you'll find an Actions drop-down. There you can reset gamifications to the levels. You can disable gamification if you prefer not to use it for your copy of Prime, and you can also adjust the individual confidentiality setting. You also have the ability to configure badges for given courses, learning programs, and for the completion of skills. Under the Skills option, click on Skills. You'll then see the Skills interface. Create a new skill by giving it a name. You can give a brief description of the skill and then add additional levels as desired. You can also choose a badge from any of the badges that you've previously uploaded into the system in order to associate that badge with a completion of that skill at that level. It's also worth noting that you can add additional skill levels. Each of them have their own specific badge. When you're finished creating the skill, click on the Save button. You can also associate badges with learning programs or with individual courses. The way this is done is through instances of the content. Let's say, for example, I wanted to adjust this copy of business communication scores. The instances for the courses are available here on the left-hand side while viewing the course. You'll see that right now, the default instance is the only instance. I can add new instance, and we'll call this the Big Winner instance. There in the Big Winner instance, I can set a date for completion. I'll set the date for completion to something close by. I check that box to indicate that I've selected the date. I'm now free to add a badge. Clicking on the Badge tool, I enable badges and then choose from the list of badges available. I check the box to indicate that I'm done. This way you can add badges to the system. Likewise, you can overwrite the gamification points, giving extra points for specific instances of courses. Click Enable Gamification and then choose between early completion points or timely completion points. Choose the offer which you wish to grant for this particular instance of the course and then click the checkbox. Instances are done in the same way in learning programs as they are done in individual courses. That's gamification and badges in Adobe Captivate Prime.